Hey guys, Brady Lowen, EMBA 7020. Wanted to try something a little bit different this week as opposed to the regular posting online and do a video instruction. Topic for this week that I want to discuss is rent control. And the question around rent control specifically is, does a government achieve what they're intending to do by creating more affordable housing when they implement rent control into a marketplace? So let's take a closer look at that. Okay, so we'll take a look at our rent control here. So on our y-axis, I've got the price of the rental unit, and our x-axis, we've got the quantity of units. So we all know that the law of demand is inverse relation between the price and the quantity. So as the price goes up, the quantity goes down, and vice versa. As the price goes down, the quantity goes up. So we'll draw our first demand schedule there in blue, and the same for supply. The law of supply is a direct relation, which states when the price goes up, the quantity demanded is going to go up as well. So it's an upward sloping schedule. I will insert that line there. So, what do we have? In a competitive free market, what we're showing here is the market equilibrium is coming in at that point there. So that is going to be the going rate for rent. And that going rate for rent is saying that price for rent is $1,000, and at that $1,000 there's going to be 100 units demanded. So that's competitive free marketplace. Now the government for some reason decides that that is too much and they want to put in a rent control, and what a rent control really is on the marketplace is a price ceiling. So in this example, let's say the government puts in this price ceiling at this point right here, and we'll say that that rent control is $500. So the government's not allowing any rent higher than $500. Now what a price ceiling does is it stops a competitive free market from reaching that equilibrium price, in this case $1,000 for rent. So what does that actually do to the marketplace? Well, as we discussed earlier, the law of demand being an inverse relation, when the price goes up, the quantity goes down. When the price goes down, the quantity goes up. So what's actually going to happen is we are going to slide along our demand schedule to this point here to 150 units demanded, and the same thing on our supply schedule, being a direct relationship between price and quantity. When price goes up, the supply will go up, and when the price goes down, the supply is going to move down the supply schedule, and we end up with 50 units here, quantity supplied. So the government has set out by putting on this rent control to get more affordable housing, but in this case what is actually happening is the marketplace is demanding 150 units, but landlords at that price are only wanting to supply 50 units, and what actually happens is we create a shortage of units in the marketplace. So there's my post for the week. Looking forward to some of your comments on it. Thanks.